So, as you know, we're looking for a few candidates to be able to send back to a specific moment in your past. If there was a moment you could travel back to and undo, what would that moment be?
I would be there when they put my family dog to sleep. I didn't go in because I was scared. My whole family went in except for me. That's what I'd fix if I could go back.
Tell me a little bit about your dog.
Well, my dog was charming. He was a great dog. He had freckles all over his fur. He was brown, black, white, a mix, different sorts. He was a beagle.
What was his name?
Freckles.
So, it was a family dog,
Yes,
but you had a particularly special bond with this animal.
I did. He was my best friend.
How long did you have Freckles?
We had Freckles for 5 years.
And your family was also very fond?
Yes, they were. I'd like to think that maybe they weren't fond enough as me, but I think they really liked the dog as well.
Tell me a little bit about your relationship with Freckles.
Well, he would sleep in my bed every night, and we would talk. If I had problems, that's who I'd go to. Obviously, I know he wouldn't be able to answer my problems back, but I felt like he still was listening. He still understood.
He was there for you.
Yes.
Maybe he got you when other people in your family didn't.
Yeah. He was always there. He wouldn't walk away. He wouldn't make fun of me. He wouldn't laugh. He wouldn't think I'm crazy. He would just listen. That was the best part.
What do your parents think about you being here right now?
I think they're supportive, but they kind of moved on. So I think they kind of just think that it's a little silly. But I haven't, and I really would just like to say goodbye because I didn't get that chance to. They did.
How has that affected you recently?
I've been kind of depressed. It's kind of been affecting my grades a little bit. They've been dropping.
So, Hailey, as you know, this is a contest, and not everyone is going to be able to go back. So, say for example you were not picked, you would still have the opportunity to go back in time. Do you think your parents would be open to paying for you to go back in time?
I don't think they would. I think they'd think it was silly.
But you've already said that this is really important to you. It's been affecting you so much.
I feel like they think that there's more important things to spend money on, and this is not one of them.
So how would you convince them? How would you convince me?
I would convince them by saying, well, haven't you had a loved pet once in your childhood that you had a strong connection to? And maybe you didn't get to say goodbye. Maybe you felt what it was like. Maybe you could let me go.
Well, sure, I've had a pet that I've had a really strong connection with, but we're talking about a lot of money here, Hailey.
I know it's a lot of money, and I know you have a lot of stuff to pay, like bills and even to put food on the table. But do you want to see my grades go down? For me to get depressed? To even pay money for me to go to a counselor? Maybe this would just be a better thing in the long run.
If you could tell your pet Freckles one last thing, What would you say to Freckles?
I love you. That's what I would say.